Nice out today, so I'll start building Cindy a greenhouse. It's only gonna have 6-foot walls, I think. See how she goes, eh, girl? I don't like standing on my head framing walls anymore. My trailer happens to be 12 feet long, which is how long her walls for her greenhouse are, so I made myself a little table. Much easier than bending over. I have a little DeWalt 18 volt and a Mastercraft, I think it's a 20 volt. It's quite a difference. This is why people like DeWalt. Goes in like nothing. And here's my Mastercraft. You can hear it labors quite a bit more. Both batteries are fully charged. Mastercraft's a lot slower and heavier. I don't know whether it's the new spikes are too shiny and not spiraled enough or what, but they don't hold. So I put one 4-inch screw or 3.5-inch screw and two 3.5-inch spikes in each one. Seems to hold better. I had just 3 spikes in and one whack of the hammer and it'd fly off. Got 3 of the walls framed. Starting to cool off, so that's enough for today. Unload my wood, put it in the shop. Another day's day, but the wind's cold. Made a bit of progress. I've got the bottom part framed in. To figure out what I'm going to do for trusses now. I forgot to film it as I was doing it, but this is the stuff I'm putting on the roof for Cindy's greenhouse. And the one and the 2 gable ends. It's just plastic, corrugated plastic, thin stuff. I cut it with a grinder with a thin blade on it. Cut it like nothing. I got the one top end and the roof put in on the greenhouse. I don't know if I can do it with one hand or not, but I just lay it on my board there, and I use the thin cutter on the grinder. Put the roof on and the gable ends in. I'm just going to wrap the rest in plastic for this year. See how it works. Cool wind today. My helpers laying in the truck in the sun, nice and toasty, out cold. Sunday I'm just messing around a little bit because it's stupid cold out. I put a window in the back for her so she can open it and take the heat. Just got to make a door. The sides are, we put plastic on for this year. See how it goes. It turned out pretty good. That's the back of it. With the windows so she can open up and let the heat out. The eaves are open. We're just going to stuff them with insulation, then she can pull out the insulation if she needs it. The lumber you get now isn't exactly straight. So if you're having a hard time, you got a crack there that you got to fill, and you can't hold, you need 3 hands to hold it and nail it tight. So fasten that side. I just have a wedge over there in the crack. And then nail down the board and cut a wedge. Give it a whack with the hammer. There, nice and tight. The bottom part of the door made. To figure out what I'm going to do with the top. Way she can open the top and leave the bottom closed.